Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to the Liberation DLC for Gates of Hell, coming to Steam on November 29th. I've put a link down below so you can wishlist it and be ready to command the US Army as soon as it drops. I'm very happy to report that this DLC is coming in way above my expectations. It's absolutely loaded with maps, units, weapons, vehicles, you name it. Now, I did upload a video a couple of days ago that featured sort of a showcase of some of the units and some of the vehicles, some of the infantry. I had an issue with the rendering. I had to take it down. I did not want anyone to think that this DLC comes with a performance hit. Of course not. I decided to scrap the idea and instead show you all these units, vehicles, and weapons in a variety of battles over the coming days. And before release, I think I might try and display absolutely everything. And by everything, I mean like 10 different divisions. We're talking airborne, we're talking armored, we're talking infantry. And when it comes to some of these divisions, they've got their own glider infantry and engineer infantry. That would be like the 101st. You've also got special forces, rangers, military police, engineers. You've got Navy men like the shore party guys. Shore party! You know, with the blue helmets. It's just so cool. And armored infantry and tank men and all of these units have rank structures. You've got privates, private first class, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, first sergeant, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant, major, colonel, sorry. And it's so cool. So it's like a battalion structure. You've got Tech 1. No, I believe it's like Tech 3, Tech Sergeant, you know, the T4, T5 stuff. I'm not very familiar with that, but I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are there. I'm not very familiar with that, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are. Now, that's super cool. So you've got platoon commander, platoon XO, platoon radio, platoon first sergeant. You've got company XO, company commander, all that stuff. So you can really get in the detail, and I think that's phenomenal. So what we're doing today is the Battle of Losheim Gap, which was the first engagement of the Battle of the Bulge. And how it went, well, you'll see. But before we click that start button, let's go ahead and have a look at this party of trees. And you might wonder why. Well, I'll show you why, and let's see if you can figure out. I think it's going to be pretty self-explanatory once things kick off here. Oh, do you see that new exploding tree FX? Of course you did. That's awesome. Makes me think of the scene in Band of Brothers when the mortar rounds detonate like midair and just like throw shrapnel everywhere and the trees go nuts. Anyway, guys, we've got one platoon holding the town. We've got one platoon on the left flank and one platoon in the ridge in front of the company commander. Let's see how they do, guys. Some artillery there. And I have to report as well that the debris, the level of debris seems to be increased, like the building's just going to hundreds of pieces when hit and exploding. Look at the Tiger tank rolling up over there. We got a Panzer IV, we got some mechanized infantry. They're coming in everywhere. Here we go. Open up! Let's try and find some of the Garand Klings that we all know and love. I believe the Sherman was just knocked out. Let's get him out. Bing! Oh, even the clip is visible. That is so nice. Okay, we got 2 survivors. 3 survivors! And they've got a variety of weapons here and a variety of uniforms too. That's very nice. Let's see what they can do. Actually, I think I would have you guys probably pull back a little bit. So I'm going to do some commanding, but just for fun. M1 carbine over here. Just pouring it on them. That's nice until it clicks. Look at this. I placed a 30 cal up in this building. On top of this barn. That's a very sweet position, isn't it? You can see the muzzle flash from the side. Right, let's head over to the left flank. I believe parts of the town here is holding. We got some tank crewmen from one of the stewards that was knocked out. Left side is still gunning for it though. We got an M1 57mm here. Come on, we got tanks! Fire! Ooh! beautiful. They're pouring it on them, letting that barrel run hot. Back behind him, we got a BAR. And, oh, a sergeant. Their cover is gone. Let's try and relocate these gentlemen here. Gun ready! This is an intense battle. Very nice. How's this front doing? They're holding. They're under a heap of fire, but they're going on. Let's move back here to the far left flank. Check out this 30 cal. Laying it down. Oh, another tree just shattered over there. Send it! Let's get it loaded. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, they hit me in my ass, sir. Bullet literally went in his left butt cheek. That right there is a Normandy camo pattern, or Western Front camo pattern, whatever you want to call it. Panther with in winter conditions, in a winter setting. So I believe they've like painted on the shape of trees with a white color background. What do you call that? The silhouettes, from what I can tell, looks very nice. We got some snow lumps on it as well because it's been snowing. Oh, they're gonna push that MG. You think we can break it? No, it's too, the elevation is too low. What if we run it up here against it, though? Oh, that was brutal, but cool to see. I gotta give him that. We got some crewmen in here, though, that we can pull out, because this Sherman's down. It's not going to be doing much more. So the attack, they're just sort of encroaching here on the left side. We got some troops up here on the high ground in the bridge. We got some men holding it down here as well. We got a bazooker. We'll see if he comes into play. Disastrous battle for the Americans so far. Germans have occupied the town. They're not getting far, though. The Americans are holding them back. Look at this. There's a heap of dead German soldiers here. Some American as well. Buildings are collapsing, though. This will be a very uninhabitable town of Losheim soon. Oh, they're coming close here, though. Oh, pour it on him! Oh, this guy's flanked. Oh, we got one, though. He's got one coming up behind him. Oh, he's gonna be shot dead. Let's see if we can do some evacuating here. I think that would be cool. Let's get some of the men out of here. Oh, the Sherman is about to cook off. Tommy, cook off! There's no point in holding here anymore. We're being overrun. Get out of here. Oh. We'll hold them back here instead. Now they're not going to get flanked. Now they've got this on the lock. Are there any Americans? Well, we got one in the building here. Let's pull them back as well, so that we've like abandoned the town officially. Because yeah, they're flooding the town out of the left, right, center, you name it. They're everywhere. Tigers coming in as well. It's a very German scene right there. Oh, look at this. An entire an entire half-track section's been knocked out, probably by this 30 cal it used to be. I do recall. Oof, another shattering tree there. I recall placing it there. I was hoping I could get a look at it, but we've seen plenty of 30 cal action. You know how I fired that, let's fire this bar the way I did that carbine. Oh, I got one. Okay, wait, I want to make sure he's in position here, though. I don't want to get him out. Oh, it's so nice. I know you guys like this. I like it too. It's so brutal the way it just shakes the screen. You hear the metal working. Guns slanging. See the bullets impacting it far. That's nice. Okay, let's leave those guys alone to do their thing. Fortunately, though, that tank didn't just explode. Those guys are about to get outflanked. And Germans are pushing hard on the left side now. They're moving up. In Deckung! Schnell! Weiter geht's! Stellung bleiben! Well, that would be hold position. I don't know if that's when they're running. Oh! I just had to abort myself. Every time. Okay, so hold on. Am I wrong to shatter a tree with the help of a panther? I think I'm not. Well, if we can hit one. We'll hit one. Don't worry. I won't be wasting any time on this. We'll hit one. This is an expert ace crew here. Okay, well, they'll hit one, I'm sure. Maybe we shouted something further back. Hitting a tree at that range, a thin, it's pretty difficult, even with a tank. Truck's caught on fire here. Now, what's raining down artillery here? We got the Americans, first of all, providing support with the mortars, but the Germans have brought up a Wespe. And this guy is part of the new content update. So that's a cool little thing to mention. I gave him a little firing order. Let's see if he opens up here. Oh, trees are catching on fire here. I believe I've got some reserves we can call in here in the shape of engineers, or in the form of engineers. I believe there's even more. That could be all of them. Maybe the rest have actually already come in. It's nice. They're just in the rear lines, doing what they can to hold here. We got the company XO here, and his driver, a nice little driver's jacket there. Some gloves on for the steering wheel. Pushing hard now. They're about to cross. I believe they've taken out most of the defenders here in this first line. Yeah, they're being forced back. Oh, M3 grease gun could be heard there. That was nice. Oh, he's dead. Panzer IV coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and abandon these mortars. Enemies are close. At least on this right side here. We don't just get killed crewing them. Oh, Tiger still engaging infantry in the forest. That's nice. Alright. Time to get the hell out of here. Oh my god! Holy shit! That even caught me by surprise. Yeah, we don't have anything against it. That's it, guys. The Battle of Losheim Gap. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. We got to look at... I'm not giving up on those exploding trees. I said I was about to say we got to look at the new... some of the new winter uniforms and the variations. The new weapons. Some of the new ranks. I caught a couple of rank insignias on their sleeves. That's what I'm talking about. And when artillery drops in a whole forested area, look, there's a little tank fest over here. It's gonna look so good. It already did, though. This is what's left of the town. Hardly recognizable. We got cooked off Shermans. Debris everywhere. Casualties everywhere. You can tell that let's mark the Americans in yellow and the Germans in red. It's a comparable number of casualties in terms of killed and wounded here. It wasn't it was quite costly for both sides. It's one of those brutal engagements where both sides take a big hit. This was bad, though. As soon as those first two platoons fell, this ridge was under so much tank fire, and it was just sort of, they got run over, and many thousands were taken prisoners of war historically. It wasn't quite the Battle of St. Vith, but it was still quite devastating. But we've got some German vehicles smoking around here. Here's a assault gun that's knocked out quite good. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. I'm thinking maybe some Utah, maybe Omaha. That would probably require some time on my behalf, though. But of course, all these videos always do. It's not just a click, start, and record. All this custom stuff takes time. But maybe some paratrooper action, airborne action, rather. I don't know why I keep saying paratrooper. It's not like the primary word I'd use. But yeah. Parachutist action. I'd probably say paratrooper above parachutist, though. But yeah, that would be something. So let me know what you guys would like to see down below, and I'll get it going. And as once again, I think I'm going to do a complete showcase of all the units in a upcoming video sometime soon before the release. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.